All right, welcome back to the channel. I hope you all had a fantastic day yesterday and a week so far. So yeah, Bitcoin has been absolutely ripping this past week, over the last 4 days. To be honest, it's been like that since February, the beginning of February, the last couple of months. I mean, February's been absolutely phenomenal in crypto, in Bitcoin especially. We've just formed this, we're continuing to form this weekly candle. And I mean, this is like, I think they call it a God candle because they're just so, I mean, you can kind of guess why they call it a God candle, especially if you look at the history. You look at some of these previous candles when we went to the all-time highs last time. So yeah, we've got these God candles forming where we go up like 7 to 10K each time. So could Bitcoin right now be going back to its all-time high of 60, well, technically it's here, this red line is 69,000 level. So could we be going back up to the 70K and yeah, breaking the last all-time high just before the halving? Personally, I mean, this is what I've been saying on one of my last videos. I've been saying that we'll probably have a retracement at some point, a pullback, which is healthy for the market. Nothing goes up completely in a straight line, but then Bitcoin is doing what Bitcoin does. It just ignores everybody and just keeps on pumping. So personally, I mean, you've seen my videos if you've been watching. I spoke about 3 scenarios, and I didn't actually quite say which scenario I think it's going. In fact, I was going to say the second or third scenario where we would peter out or we would dump, but obviously the last 24 hours keeps proving me wrong. So it looks like we're going to probably, I mean, I wouldn't jump into a trade right now. The reason why is because if we take one of my favorite indicators is the Bollinger Band. I mean, on the weekly, the Bollinger Bands, as you can see, we've gone way above the top of the band here, and normally if we go back, if you just look at the history, we don't normally go out of it, and if we do, it's not for that long. So it might be a week or 2, but even this candle here, the second week, we were dumping back down. So it's the same here, we came out and then we dumped back down. So it's the same here. If we go to this one, we're overly extended basically. So just be careful if you want to trade, if you want to go long, if you want to go short, you can do so. You can use my affiliate links in the description below. You have Bybit, Bitflex, and I still need to put my Binance affiliate link in there, but you can go on other exchanges as well. So if you want to go long, go short, it's up to you. Just be very careful right now. Some people are getting ready to short the market. I think it's very dangerous to do that when we're clearly in a bull market, and it's very easy to go long, to trade this, keep going long during a bull market. You just have to be careful if you do go long. Just don't chase the market, let the market come to you. So maybe wait for that pullback, that healthy pullback, and then jump into a long position. So yeah, the Bollinger Bands for me indicating that we're going to probably come back, but again, Bitcoin, it does what it wants. If it wants to keep going higher, it can go higher. So yeah, we're only about 8% away from the all-time high, about 8-9%. So let's see what happens over the next 24 hours, especially at the end of this week, to see if that weekly candle closes anywhere near the all-time high. Would be quite interesting. So that's pretty much it for that. If you want to check out the Fibonacci levels, you can go to one of my videos, I think it was yesterday or at the beginning of the week. You can see the Fibonacci retracement levels that I spoke about at the golden pocket, etc. So if you noticed in my last video, I did mention that I would go into altcoins, but I didn't because of the time. So I'm going to jump straight into the altcoins right now. So over on Crypto Bubbles, in the top 100, Bitcoin has obviously led the way. Altcoins are absolutely soaring right now, but this is nothing. If Bitcoin manages to hold or consolidates around this period over the next 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, altcoins are going to go absolutely crazy and parabolic. So that's just the top 100. Looking at the top 200, it's the same. I mean, you've got some of these coins which are up 200%, 300%. The top 2 to 300, again for the weekly, it's pretty. I mean, for the month as well, it's insane. Some of these coins, PAL AI that I spoke about recently is up this month plus 259%. 300 to 400. I mean, pretty much everything is in the green, even if we go to the top 1,000. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. So all the way through, just randomly pick 5 to 600. It's for the month, it's absolutely bonkers. So congratulations to all those that are holding crypto right now. There's not a lot in the red, and even if some cryptos are in the red, they will have their moments. So just be patient. If your crypto bags are not pumping, eventually they will do. Just be patient. And some of these projects, they don't, but it's in a bull market, only about 5% don't actually, 5-10% maybe don't pump, and then the rest of the space just absolutely, it just flies. So as we can see, crypto is doing pretty well because of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, it leads the way, the top 20, top 100, and then the rest of the space. So be interesting to see what happens over the next couple of weeks. It is the last day of February as well, so just bear that in mind. We're going into a new month, so it would be interesting to see where Bitcoin goes, what happens to it in March, especially with the halving that's about to approach in about 50 days, 51 days or something. So we'll see if something major happens in March. Personally, in March, I think we might have. I haven't looked at the history of in March to see where Bitcoin goes. That might be interesting to take a look at. Maybe bring that out in another video. But I expect a pullback probably in March. But that's just my opinion. Again, none of this is financial advice. But if you have any comments, leave them in the comment section below. Any questions, altcoins. Any question, I'll be happy to answer and to read your comments. And if you haven't subscribed already, try to also hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. That would be fantastic for me as well. So as I said in yesterday's video, and I did a short as well, I spoke to one guy that last year during the accumulation phase, he made 87 Bitcoin. I was trying to track him down just to clarify how he did it. But speaking to him last year, about a year ago, about a year, 18 months ago, he basically made his money on one altcoin. I'm going to show you what he did and maybe how you could emulate the same thing he did. Personally, after speaking with him, it was most likely luck how he got it, but fair play to him. I mean, he bought this, and what he did was he went on a pre-sale. So he started buying this coin during a pre-sale. He did like missions for them. He got an airdrop, and then as soon as the crypto was launched, then he just converted it all into Bitcoin, and that's how he made his Bitcoin. So he quit school, and right now his Bitcoin is worth like 4.5 million. So congratulations to him. I mean, that's what crypto can do for you. And so what I wanted to show you is that pre-sale, of how to do a pre-sale. So either if you want to know some information, I like to use coinsniper.net. I know a lot of students, they use this to look at the next trend in crypto. And we can see in the top 13 here, we have different pre-sales. You can see exactly when they're about to launch. It just takes a little bit of effort, more than buying a coin on an exchange. It takes a few minutes. With a pre-sale, you just have to know how to use MetaMask and other wallets that you have to download through software. So just try to understand how MetaMask work. It's not too complicated, but you'll have to use MetaMask to acquire these coins, and you're going to have to use Ethereum, etc., or Binance Coin. Use those chains to acquire the coins. You don't get the coins straight away. That's why it's called a pre-sale. So it's basically these companies, or these, let's call them a company. Meme Combat, I've been looking at this. I mean, this pre-sale is released in 4 days, and you can go and check them out. I mean, let's just do it together, live. Why not? Go to the website, and so yeah, they're listing until listings and launch of Meme Combat in 5 days. So right now it's worth 0.279, so it's 27 cents, 28 cents for one coin. Over on Sponge version 2, this is another pre-sale. It's not even worth 1 cent, and the price increased 5,200%, and the total here staked and bridged is 12 million. So if you want to go to a pre-sale, you can. I mean, you click on buy now. You connect your wallet. So by clicking this, you can connect Wallet Connect, MetaMask. Other pre-sales have different wallets that you can use. MetaMask is probably the number one. You just literally click on MetaMask. Your MetaMask should pop up. I don't know why mine's not popping up. It's because I'm in private. That's why. So yeah, usually you would use your MetaMask to acquire the coin, and then when the coin is released, you will be rewarded. You just go to that website, you claim your coins, and that's it. So that's exactly what this guy did, and then he converted those coins. I think it was Moonbeam or Moon River. It was one of those, Moonbeam or Moon River. I'll have to try and ask him which one it was, but it was just one of those that he did. And so yeah, you can do the same thing with Coin Sniper. You can look at the hottest trends. It's very risky. Most people, the truth is 80 or 95% of people are going to lose their money doing this, so you just have to be careful. If you're a stressful person, and you don't bother going into pre-sales. Most of these things will just go to zero. But what's interesting is during the bull market, most of these things will probably pump a lot, 100. Some of these things go 1,000x. I mean, this guy, he made now his Bitcoin is probably worth more than 4.5 million. He's got 87 Bitcoin. I don't know if he sold any of them, but it is what it is. So that's one way of acquiring more Bitcoin, is to do these pre-sales. As soon as they're released, usually they do dump. So what you could do is, I mean, it's up to you, not financial advice, but you could sell 80%, keep 20%, put it into Bitcoin, keep 20% of the coin, because you never know where it's going to go. So yeah, coinsniper.net is quite interesting for pre-sales. And then just jumping over into, let's go to CoinMarketCap, sorry. Another way you could acquire more Bitcoin and do 100, 200, 1,000x with altcoins is just through normal exchanges. So I'm going to give you my example. A few years ago, I had 20,000 coins of Decentraland, and this was one of my biggest mistakes, because I bought this thing. Let's just change it to English. There you go. We're better in English, not French. So yeah, right now it's 62 cents for Decentraland. Let's just get the data, go back to all. So I basically bought Decentraland back in 2020 when it was around 2-3 cents. It was less than 10 cents for sure. And I acquired over a year about 20,000 coins. And I mean, I did make a profit. I did make a 10x, which was great. But I sold, as you can see, around this period here, of like 17 to 30 cents. I was pretty much new to crypto, so I saw a 10x gain, and I'm like, that's fantastic. So I sold everything. That was a big mistake. So personally, for me, it's great to take profits off the table, but next time I would not sell everything. I would keep at least 20% in that coin, just in case. And this is exactly what Decentraland did. I mean, Decentraland went all the way up to, what was the all-time high? I think it was around $5. It was almost $6. So I had 20,000 coins. You can do the math. And I missed out on over 100K. So, and that was only, I don't remember how much I put in. Not that much, maybe less than 500 euros. But yeah, I don't remember, but I had 20,000 coins, and that's another way. So this was in gaming. personally, like, this is the reason why I create this channel. It's not just to talk about the TA of Bitcoin, but it's also to talk about crypto gaming, and I've slowly started going over into AI because I think AI is going to be a big player. Just a quick thing for the fear and greed index. Just look how fast we've moved over a couple of weeks, a month or so. Now we're in extreme greed. So just be careful again if you're FOMOing into projects. If you're dollar cost averaging, then no problem. I mean, you do as you wish. Maybe just wait for those pullbacks to buy back in. So yeah, so over on the game, something I'm looking at, I'll continue to obviously look at Decentraland and Gala, even Sandbox, and Beam's a new player. But there's one that I've been looking at this morning. It's Seedify. I think Seedify, I did speak about this in an old video, but I'll probably start dollar cost averaging into this just before the halving, try to acquire more Seedify, because I have a feeling this thing, I need to do more research on it, so I don't know why I feel like that, but just looking at the, did a little bit of research this morning on Seedify and listening to other YouTubers as well. So Seedify, for me, I need to do a bit more research looking into that. I was looking at Mines of, what was it called, Delania as well. I've also been acquiring more TLM tokens, and even the Me token, so Medieval Empires. You probably know this, I've spoken about this a few times. But yeah, I mean, Me is very similar to that of Decentraland when I bought in around, it's not even 1 cent. And yeah, it's a new game. It's being developed through the bear market. It's clearly not a pump and dump. It's got a good community. It's a legitimate game. A lot of people like it, and it's quite enjoyable game to play. I downloaded it. It's similar to Age of Empires, etc. So for me, this could be another Decentraland moment for me. So I'm just trying to acquire more coins. It's only 5 million in market cap. So even if you bought, you DCA into it and you just buy a few $100 or euros or whatever, pounds, wherever you're living, then yeah, it's a bit of a gamble because it's a new coin. But for me, gaming, you can't go wrong, and Medieval Empires looks. I just have the same feeling like I did with Decentraland, with Me, and then hopefully I don't make that same mistake again and sell too early. So let's see where this goes. So yeah, in a nutshell, altogether, just with Bitcoin, I mean, Bitcoin's been ripping, so the altcoins are going to go next over the next couple of weeks. Let me know in the comments section which altcoins in gaming or AI you would like me to talk about or do some research on, and I'll be more than happy to do so. So again, guys and girls, thanks for watching, thanks for sticking around, and I will be with you next time with another video talking about the TA of Bitcoin and also more altcoins. So have a great evening and see you next time.